Good morning, everyone. Thanks for making it this morning to this media availability. My name is Maryse Durette. I'm with Media Relations at the Public Health Agency of Canada and Health Canada. Bonjour, mon nom est Maryse Durette. Je suis des relations médias avec Santé Canada et l'Agence de la santé publique du Canada. Bienvenue à la conférence de presse ce matin. We'll have a few speakers to talk to us this morning. First will be Karen Walton. She's Public Health Agency of Canada Operation Lead at the CFB Trenton and members of her team. Mayor Jim Harrison, thank you for being here. City of Quinte West, Mayor Mitch Panchik as well. Thank you for being here, City of Belleville. Lieutenant Colonel Phil Marcus will be speaking for CFB Trenton as Acting Wing Commander. And we have Sharon Rivera. He is with the Red Cross. So without any further ado, we'll leave the floor to Karen Walton. Karen.
Thank you, Maryse. Good morning, everyone. The Public Health Agency of Canada has now confirmed a positive case of the coronavirus disease known as COVID-19 in a Canadian who returned as part of yesterday's repatriation efforts from the Grand Princess cruise ship. The case was identified during the initial screening and medical assessments conducted as passengers arrived at the Canadian Forces base in Trenton, Ontario, where they will complete a 14-day quarantine. The individual has mild symptoms only and has been isolated from others at the facility. Regular follow-ups and assessments are being conducted. Canadians repatriated to Canada from the cruise ship were screened for symptoms of COVID-19 before boarding the plane. Those who exhibited symptoms were not permitted to board the plane. However, the high concentration of cases on the Grand Princess increased the possibility that a traveler would test positive for coronavirus. As such, we have been preparing for a possible case during our preparations for this particular quarantine. All infection prevention and control protocols were followed as travelers returned through their trip from the Grand Princess to the base here. And individuals in quarantine will continue to receive regular health assessments, and any individual that displays symptoms consistent with COVID-19 will be tested for the virus. We have also established a Red Cross clinic and deployed our mobile lab, who will provide the necessary medical care and laboratory diagnostics for the individuals during their stay. At no point will the general public have access or be able to come in contact with any of the individuals in quarantine during their stay. Entry into the quarantine area is limited to designated individuals who are providing support to the travelers. And everyone will continue to follow the established infection prevention and control protocols to ensure their safety, as well as to maintain the safety of the community. The early detection of this case and the rapid response taken demonstrate that our public health and emergency response systems are working. I want to thank the Ontario Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care, the Canadian Red Cross, Hastings and Prince Edward Public Health, and the Canadian Armed Forces, who are working together with the Public Health Agency of Canada to ensure that all necessary infection prevention and control protocols are being followed to prevent the spread of infection, and that individuals in quarantine receive the best possible care during their stay at CFB Trenton. Together, we are taking the necessary action to protect the health and safety of Canadians in quarantine, as well as the general public. And we will keep you informed throughout the quarantine operation here. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Monica. Mayor Panachuk and I are here today representing the cities, and we stand behind the base. We support the protocol that we know they've followed to the nth degree. Situations develop that become challenging, but we have full confidence in the people who are involved in this situation, and that we know they will work to maintain the the health and the welfare of all Canadians, and that includes us. So thanks to the base, thanks to Health Canada. Mitch.
Yeah, thank you, Jim, for having us here today. You know, we've talked a lot in the past about the importance of working together as a region, and we're completely confident in the ability of not just our men and women in uniform through Canadian Forces, but also the public health agencies, both nationally, provincially, and also our local health board. They've taken all the precautions necessary. We knew there was going to be an incident at some point as we were dealing with this, and I am confident with all the steps and the procedures that were taken. A few weeks ago, we had an ability to tour the facility with the Federal Minister of Health, and we've seen all the protocols they have in place. So we are very confident. Again, this is an item that we were expecting. We encourage all of our residents to continue to take the normal precautions, including washing your hands. That is the most effective thing that we can do, and we appreciate, we're very proud of the men and women from all agencies that are working together here in our region.
That's right. Thank you very much. And again, I just want to emphasize that we work together, and we'll certainly achieve the success that's needed. Again, to all the people of public health, Red Cross, and I know that the residents of this city and the merchants, the business, and so on will step up to assist. Our librarian and our library also will put out material that people can access through the internet. So we're doing our best, and we'll continue to support. Thank you.
Lieutenant Colonel Phil Marcus.
8 Wing regularly supports domestic and international operations on behalf of the Government of Canada. And for the last 5 weeks, we've been supporting our federal partners as they lead a safe and dignified return of our fellow Canadians impacted by the spread of COVID-19. This support has included quarantine procedures utilizing accommodations at 8 Wing Trenton. The support from our local communities during this time has been overwhelming. For that, we are grateful, and I want to convey a heartfelt thank you to all who have shared well wishes and resources from the community. This morning, Public Health Agency of Canada confirmed that one of our guests currently in quarantine at CFB Trenton tested positive for COVID-19. I want to assure you that we on the base have absolute confidence in our public health partners, both at the local and federal level. The medical professionals of our partner agencies who are performing essential tasks in the care of our guests are well trained and follow strict medical protocols to ensure the protection of all. In order to avoid undue impact on the local healthcare system, the guests with COVID-19 will be quarantined at 8 Wing and will receive appropriate medical care in an isolated area within the quarantine zone. We continue our planning for contingencies and refinement of our infection control measures in order to protect our members, families, and the community. As noted, the early detection of this case and rapid response by all authorities involved demonstrates that our public health protocols are working, and we have a great faith in the professionalism of our partners. I'd like to thank BHAC for your leadership on this file, and for both mayors for your leadership in the community and helping us all get through this. Thank you.
That concludes our event for today. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good rest of your day. Bonne fin de journée.
Thank you.
Yes, I will do that one.
Sounded amazing.